And we're live for the second game of the doubleheader. The FC Birmingham reserves lost earlier today, 4-3 to Georgia Athletic, who got promoted into the Premier Division. And now we have a Premier Division battle between two teams from the state of Alabama. Legends FC versus our FC Birmingham Falcons. Should be a good matchup. I think played a close battle with FCB getting the win. Out a way to claw their way into the playoffs, and should be a good battle tonight. It's gotten a little bit brisk. What was a pretty warm afternoon has now turned into a little bit of a chilly evening. So I expect that it'll take a minute for the teams to feel each other out, and then I think we'll have a really competitive game of football here tonight. FC Birmingham going from right to left on your screen, wearing the home yellow, and Legends left to right wearing the baby blue. And the ball is kicked. Legends right now just kind of working the ball around the back. FC Birmingham kind of sitting in their traditional style, which they hold off a little bit for until the opponents get close to the 50. Looks like the captain, Ryan Hepp, on the ball. He plays a nice long ball. Offside's called in the middle. Even though Victor didn't make a play on the ball, I'm not 100% sure if Manny was in offsides position or not. But regardless, the call's made. Looks like Legends going to play a pretty tight line and try to draw us offsides. Don't have any names for the Legends tonight. I didn't get a copy of the lineup, so I'll do my best to call out some numbers if I can see them. Legends trying to kind of break through the style that FC Birmingham's playing by skipping the midfield and kind of playing forward towards their three up top. It looks like they're playing two wingers and a striker. Ball played a little bit behind Manny Mendez. Looks like at the back today we're going with Verdi and Ethan as our two center backs. Nick and Kamen outside, and it looks like we've got Michael Collins and Ryan Hepp up the middle with looks like Manny and Daniel on the two outsides. I think that's Kevin Arias up top today for us with Victor in the 10. A win today for both teams is critical in order for them to stay alive in the playoff hunt. And I think I forgot to call it out, but Junior Nunez in the goal for FC Birmingham today. Long ball played over the top to Manny Mendez. Slides the ball across the goal. Oh, shot on goal, and it sneaks in. Number 14, Daniel Huerta with a goal. Early goal. It's exactly the way FC Birmingham needed to start off. A great ball played by the captain, Manny Mendez. making a run as he normally does. Exactly the way you'd want to start. Ball's back in play. Goal seemingly came out of nowhere. Two teams seem to be just playing the ball back and forth a little bit, and then all of a sudden just one quick pass. Manny Mendez, as he has all season long, getting down the left flank and puts just a beautiful ball across the center, and Daniel with a calm finish. Ball played across by Victor. Calmly let out by the Legends defense. Something tells me there might be a couple goals in this game. Nice play by Ethan Acton, sneaking in, getting that ball out. Referee almost got herself in a little bit of the action right there. I think that one goal really opened things up pretty quickly. Nice ball played across the middle. Unfortunately, a little bit ahead of the Legends striker. Ball being worked around. It's good to see Verdi back in the lineup. He adds a lot of experience to our FCB back line. Nice ball movement by FC Birmingham. Legends is really allowing for a lot of movement down the wings. Ball switched from the left to the right. Looks like we're going to go back the other way. Little chip ball over the defense seems to be something that FC Birmingham is going to try and exploit throughout this matchup, as the defenders for Legends are really. Ball's moving around kind of from side to side. FC Birmingham really playing compact. They retreat until about their 50-yard line, and then pretty much have all 11 between the 20 and the 50. Just really not giving any room for Legends to play the ball. It's a nice ball by Verdi. Legends seems to like to go back as soon as they get possession of the ball. That really plays into the FC Birmingham style very nicely, as that allows for the defense to retreat and get everybody behind the ball. We got two games this weekend. Another game tomorrow against Atlanta Rovers here at Lawson Field at 5 o'clock. Nice turn by Daniel Huerta. He's looked very sharp so far in this game. A lot of space for the captain. He plays a through ball. Victor dummies it and leaves it for a runner, but unfortunately, Nick, it's actually leaving it for his brother. Nick was not able to catch up with the play. Ball being brought up the field by the Legends center back. I seem a little bit confused, not 100% sure how to attack this FC Birmingham setup. It is a little unorthodox to play against as the team retreats to about the 50. And Legends has had really no success so far in figuring out how to break it, and has resulted in kicking the ball long a couple times, which is very, very challenging when you have your defense all set. Coach Paul Goldfarb on the sidelines, coach of FC Birmingham. Nice ball movement by FC Birmingham. Oh, nice tackle there. That is going to hurt. Ball played into the middle. A couple players there. Manny gets it on his foot. Oh, couldn't wrap it around like he wanted to. Ball goes out of bounds, over the fence, and down the hill towards Porto Madrid. Referee stop and play for a minute to allow the Legends player to kind of stretch his leg out. That tackle from Ryan Hepp was a heavy tackle, fair but heavy, and you can definitely tell he's going to need a minute to run that thing off. Manny Mendez playing a long ball. Nobody in the middle of the field, though, making a run onto it. So easily captured by the Legends goalkeeper. Thanks to Doug Walk for turning the heat on in the booth here. It feels much nicer. I can feel the cool, brisk air, but feel like I'm in a very comfortable room. We're about 14 minutes in. FC Birmingham up 1-0 over Legends FC. Pass from Manny Mendez over to Daniel Huerta, who rocketed the ball in off of both posts in scoring the opener in this critical Premier Division matchup. It's a shot from about. The opponent continues to try to shoot from that kind of distance. Banez brothers kind of staring at each other there for a second. Looks like Legends is playing a very similar style in the fact that they're kind of retreating back past their 50 as well. I don't feel like that's how they started, but that's how they're playing now. Long ball by Verdi, probably a little over anxious. FC Birmingham was in control. Yeah, goalie looked like he took a step outside the box when he punted. The linesman's not in position to make that call. He's hardly ever going to see it, but something to watch for moving forward in this matchup. Ooh, loose ball by the Legends defense, turns the ball over. Manny Mendez with another good ball. Oh, just a little bit behind the FCB offense. Not sure if it's misting out there or not, but there's a fan across the field from me with her umbrella out, so not 100% sure what that's all about. It can't be the sun. Far, everything for the Legends has gone to the right side of Junior's goal. He hasn't been troubled at all, hasn't had to make any saves. Coach Paul Goldfarb would really appreciate it if that would stay that way the rest of this game. Speaking of coaches, congratulations to Gabriel Grawal, who leads our FC Birmingham reserves team. They clinched a playoff spot today in the Division I, and we'll be awaiting to find out, watching the rest of the matchups this weekend to find out exactly when and where they will play, I believe, when the playoffs start on December the 2nd. But congratulations to the reserve team, as Division I's no joke, and they played very well to get to go on and play in the postseason. Ball played behind Manny. It's just fortunate for this right back who's had fits trying to cover him. So far, had some really what I'd call confident and solid reffing in this this matchup. Ball's moving fast up the field. Verdi matched up one-on-one with the Legend striker. Legend striker trying to get, brought down in the box. Unfortunately, that is a penalty kick for the Legends. Guy put a good move on Verdi. Verdi bit, and looks like he drew contact with the Legend striker. Verdi doesn't agree, but unfortunately, we as players never got a vote in the situation. Junior Nunez going to be facing up against, I can't see what number he is, but the gentleman who played. No mistake about that one. He hit that thing almost through the back of the goal. Penalty kick scored. Not 100% sure what number, but to give the shooter all the credit, he absolutely annihilated that ball. Not much you're going to do with that. A 1-1 in the 21st minute. It's unfortunate. Legends really hasn't looked dangerous on anything. However, an unfortunately timed tackle has led to a penalty kick. Great recovery speed there by Cayman Pearson. Cayman Pearson, graduate of Hewitt Trustful High School, and then went on to play at Mississippi College. Joined FC Birmingham with our reserve squad in the spring, and then was promoted up to the first team this fall, and has done an amazing job as he stepped right into a starting role. Looks like the mist must have stopped. The umbrella's down. Glad jack of all trades, as well as runs the organization. So back-to-back games like this means for roughly 5 or 6 hours. And who knows, he probably did some soccer even prior to this. Ball being worked around slowly by the Legends. Happy, I think they're happy to be back in a tied position. This game's pace has really slowed up all of a sudden. It had a much bigger sense of urgency when FC Birmingham had jumped out to a 1-0 lead. Now the game's back tied. Ooh, tough call on Manny there. I thought maybe he had done enough to save it earlier, but has to recycle the ball out. Good recovery by Verdi. Nick Ibanez hadn't called his name out much, but he did a nice job of shepherding that ball out, and he's bringing the ball up slowly. Pass the ball over to Ethan. Oh, ball gets over number 19's head over into the corner for Nick. Oh, very unfortunate there for Nick Ibanez. Normally got an absolute cannon of a left foot. I was expecting a nice cross into the box there. Ball took a wicked hop, though, and ends up out of bounds for a goal kick. Needs a little bit of energy infused into this game right now. Neither side really trying too much. A lot of these hopeful long balls just being placed down the field by both teams. Like to see FC Birmingham get Victor Ibanez on the ball a little bit more. He's a creative player who went over to Germany in the offseason. Absolutely played extremely well according to all sources, and we're fortunate to have him back for another season here at FC Birmingham. Oh, no. Turnover by Verdi to their striker. He was going to try and tee up a long shot. He's still going to, but he puts it over the crossbar. Number 20 had a bead on the goal, picked up that loose ball. Not 100% sure why he decided he needed to strike it from so long a distance, but I'm glad that he did. And just like a brother, Victor telling Nick that he put the ball behind him, he needed to play in front of him. I can imagine those two have had many discussions about soccer over the years. Tough tackle at the side of the box. I think FC Birmingham wanted a foul. Legends said it was no foul. In the end, opened up a little bit more. It's funny, this game's kind of had some ebb and flows where it almost looked like all the players are walking around. Plays across to Victor. He's looking for that ball back. He's making a run. Victor goes outside to Daniel. Daniel with just a little. Yeah, we seem to be going to the outside on the right an awful lot when the play seems to be opening up more towards the middle, and we hopefully will identify that pretty quickly and make that pass. Ball drifts out of bounds. will say the two benches tonight are a contrast in style. FC Birmingham all in their blue warm-up jackets with the white Puma pennies, whereas Legends FC has on their street clothes. Hard to tell who's a player, who's a coach down there. Long ball out of bounds, way deep in the corner. Going to result in a throw-in deep for Legends. Although he's going to walk it out, probably watching the soccer match, is that the players feel comfortable with the way the game's being called. Long throw-in. Oh, ball. Oh. Looks like we're going to be making an early substitution in the first half. Looks like Piero Salazar is about to come into the game. His brother Daniel is the goal scorer. Very unlucky. Manny tried to touch it around, and guy got his foot on it just barely. Good hustle by Manny Mendez. Unfortunately, ball had just crossed the byline. See who Piero comes in for. Just like I said, this is a fairly early substitution for FC Birmingham. Not 100% sure what's happening, I guess. Yep, that's exactly right. Yeah, Verdi's coming off the field for Piero. We're going to slide the captain, Ryan Hepp, back into the center back role. Looks like maybe slide Michael Collins into the 6 role and Piero back up into like the 8. So not sure if that's injury related or play related, but obviously sub's been made, and Verdi will now need to get some warmer clothes on. Looks like it's going to be a long throw in made by Legends, number 2 with the ball. Oh, collision in the box. Ball gets played out into the FC Birmingham bench where no one moves and they just take the ball right off the noggin. Nice play there by Manny Mendez, shielding off the play. It's a good battle by these two guys. Since FC 1. Going to be joined for a few minutes by one of our FCB reserve players, Jaden Harris. No relation to myself, but same last name. Thank you for jumping on with me for a minute, Jaden.
Of course, of course. I'm honored.
Well, we're glad to have you on the broadcast. FCB with the corner, ball in the middle. Oh, goalie bobbles it, but then gets it back up. As a defender, when the ball's played out that quickly, how hard is it to judge the ball coming at you with a goalie punt like that?
Man, it just depends on how the goalie hits it, man. If it goes really high in the air, you'll think you'll be right there, right under it, but it just depends on what time of day it is. I don't know.
Yeah, I used to play defender myself way back in the day, and that used to be the toughest part of being a defender was winning the ball in the air. You didn't want to let it hit the ground, and yet there was just a constant arm battle between you and the offensive player as soon as that ball got anywhere near you.
Absolutely. I mean, being on the back line and being a goalkeeper too. I mean, it's all mental.
Now, I didn't realize you had been a goalkeeper in your career.
Well, the entire game.
Well, there's definitely a different type of pressure, I think, when you're back at the back line, knowing that one ball getting past you, ending up in the back of the net, and the slower pitched game, and then all of a sudden you get these moments where you get a guy like Kamen flying down the sideline.
Yeah, Kamen's rocket quick, man.
Yeah, this game has turned into a lot of long through balls, where it's going to take something special like that Manny Mendez pass early. Those nice takedown by Michael Collins. Guy, we hadn't called his name out very much today, Michael. Great player, played overseas in England for a couple of years. Normally is a force going forward, but I think in today's matchup we've had to slide him back into the 6th role with Verdi going out of the game. Now, Jaden, where'd you go to high school?
I went to Mortimer Jordan High School. It's about 25 minutes north of here. We were 5A and 6A during the years that I was there. I graduated in 2022, and I played center back all my years playing soccer for Mortimer Jordan.
Okay. Now, who was your big rival up at Mortimer Jordan?
It was definitely Gardendale High School.
Okay.
So against guys like Gordy and Gael Chacon and
interesting.
a bunch of those guys. I played against all of them, and we were never really like a playoff state championship kind of team, but we're more of a
nice double team there by Victor and Piero. Piero and his brother Daniel getting on the field for the first time together that I've seen.
Yeah, it's good to see them out there like that. It kind of makes you wonder, especially if you've never played with a sibling or any kind of family member, on what kind of connection that you guys have on the field compared to the connection you guys have at home.
Yeah, it's interesting. So there's two sets of brothers for FCB with the Ibanez brothers, Victor and Nick, and then Piero and Daniel out there. And Daniel, obviously, with the first goal of the day.
And Daniel didn't come to FCB until this season, correct?
I believe so. I think he was playing for the HVS team prior to coming over to FCB.
That's right, and I think that's where Harrison came from.
That's correct. Yeah, Harrison not here today. I believe but always there, always consistent, always seems to have his head up, making the right pass.
Right.
In this first half. Oh, a nice run there. This could be some trouble right here.
Could have stepped right there, in my opinion. It's a good block.
Yeah, right now Legends is being very aggressive. Another long shot, though. Really can't expect to beat Junior Nunez from 40 yards. It's just going to be very tough.
Right, and also playing with him on the reserves. I mean, he was just a brick wall. Like even on penalties, and most guys they'll throw their head down and they'll give up as soon as the penalty's called. But Junior, it's.
And here's the Brashers joining us up here, up at the top, trying to take advantage of our heat, but it's right at the top of the box.
He called free kick?
Yeah, but turnovers in an area like that always. One of them was one of his free kicks was named the UPSL Southeast Goal of the Week.
Yeah, I remember watching that one. That one was a screamer.
The patient is that referee will be blowing her whistle pretty quickly.
Yeah, it can't be more than a minute of additional.
Yeah, I can't think. I mean, maybe if you gave a little bit of extra time for that PK scenario, but even that was handled pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Unlike the first game we did today, where there was quite a few stoppages.
Tell me about it.
Oh, Victor Ibanez putting a move on number 19. He's had a lot of trouble. Oh,
Good
dangerous
cross.
ball. 2 guys right there. Goalie comes out.
Uh-oh. We got a guy down in the goal.
Yeah, not 100% sure what's going on there. The linesman raised his flag for fish caught in the net, I guess. Right now, FCB's got plenty of people back. They should have this under control, but and quick turnover. Again, not really sure where all this extra time is coming from, but oh. Michael Collins with the stiff arm. Big number 20, though, is he's tough enough to take a push, so he shouldn't go down that easy.
Yeah, I remember playing against these guys, and they were just – I mean, they were physical, but, you know, you possess the ball a lot, and, you know, you just play smart, and you find your opportunities.
Well, if my memory serves me, I think that you guys handled the Legends 2 team 4-1 here at this field.
Yes, sir.
It was a strong game.
I was very proud of how we did in that game.
Ooh, that's a dangerous play there. I'm a little bit surprised that he was allowed to get away with that.
Ball through. And that should be it.
Yeah, this is an awful lot of extra time in the first half.
There it is.
Well, whistle's been blown. We go into halftime. Score FC Birmingham 1, Legends FC 1. And thank my friend